15 million people worldwide are addicted to opiates. This drug does not discriminate. It is killing children, men and women of all ages and all income levels. In the United States alone, a minimum of 115 people overdose each day from opiate overdoses, both from illegally obtained heroin as well as medically prescribed medications like morphine. We should do something about this as parents are leaving their children homeless, orphans, and at a higher risk of developing addictive disorders. With help from Save the Kids, a public awareness campaign aimed to educate children between the ages of 12 to 17 and their parents about the consequences of opiate addiction. Our goal is to successfully inform parents on how opiate addiction could destroy their families as well as their children's future. And influencing younger children with the help of older role models currently enrolled in high school who are interested in elaborating on the benefits of extracurricular activities like basketball, track, and debate, which are proven to reduce the chances of children experimenting with hardcore drugs. Today, we will discuss the consequences of opiate addiction, who this epidemic really affects, and what we can do to protect our children from its wrath. Let's begin by describing opiate addiction and its withdrawal. Like mentioned earlier, opiates are found in heroin as well as other synthetic medications that can be obtained legally with a prescription. Addiction can be described as a compulsive urge to seek drugs regardless of any negative experience you've already encountered. Also, once addiction takes over, you lose the ability to make any critical judgments. Addicts are not unlikely to lose their jobs, steal from friends and family, and even exchange sex for drugs or money. Additionally, it is partnered up with some uncomfortable and painful withdrawal symptoms. As you can see, this affects many people, including the user. It also includes their families, the community, and the world, as the opiate epidemic is a worldwide dilemma. Opiate withdrawals start 12 hours after the last dose. It includes, but is not limited to, the following symptoms: shakes, chills, sweating, vomiting, muscle ache, and depression. Not only that, but if you lose excessive fluids and fail to rehydrate yourself, you may die from opiate withdrawals. Additionally, thousands of people lose their lives due to opiate-induced overdoses. Heroin addiction is a one-way stop to death unless recovery prevails. Unfortunately, many people suffer with the user. It is not unlikely for a parent to overdose and leave their children behind. In 2016 alone, the Centers for Disease and Prevention recorded 42,000 deaths caused by opiate overdoses. With this in mind, we can now address how Save the Kids can prevent or potentially prevent individuals from becoming another victim of the opiate epidemic. Save the Kids' main objective is to present in middle schools in an auditorium setting where speakers will be high school students who are willing to communicate about the benefits of extracurricular activities, hopefully to motivate them from staying away from drug addiction and living a happy, successful life. In addition to in-school presentations, we will also host monthly events in public schools or in public parks where the parents can join us for some fun and educating events. We're using this method and counting on it because, according to Dr. Peter Gray, children are more likely to become fascinated of what older children have to say rather than what adults have to say. So again, we're counting on this method for our program to be more successful than similar programs like DARE. In summary, opiate addiction destroys lives, it makes people do things they never imagined doing, it's killing its victims, and we need to educate our children if we want them to do better. Addiction is a worldwide dilemma, and it is our responsibility to save the kids.